and any further developments will be communicated. In our final story, police dismantles alleged drug distribution network targeting university students. 44 suspects arrested in the Ashanti region. The Inspector General of Police Special Operation Team, in collaboration with the Ashanti Regional Police Command, has recorded another major breakthrough in the fight against illicit drug trafficking following sustained intelligence-led operations conducted between 3rd and 5th July 2026 across sections of the Kumasi metropolis in the Ashanti region. The operations, which targeted identified criminal hotspots, including Emina New Site, Bwedi, Abwabo, Ashtown, Kodria, Breman and Pankrono, Jinasi and surrounding communities, resulted in the arrest of 44 suspects, comprising 41 males and 3 females, for various narcotics-related offenses. A key outcome of the operation was dismantling of an alleged drug distribution network suspected of producing, distributing and selling narcotic-infused products targeted at university students. Police intelligence indicates that the network had been operating around university communities. Among the principal suspects arrested are Emmanuel Dia, a 24-year-old who is allegedly to have produced cannabis laced toffees, advertised them on online platforms and sold them preliminarily to students. Richard Watson, a 45-year-old who is alleged to have produced cannabis-infused alcoholic beverages for distribution to students, and Frederick J., who is alleged to have been a principal supplier of cannabis to university students. The operations also led to the recovery of 200 sachets of 225 milligram tramadol, Trauma King tablets, quantity of 250 milligram tramadol tablets, and 400 seal wrap of dry leaves suspected to be narcotic substances. Locally prepared fruit juice, Femude, suspected to contain narcotic substances, a medium-sized double-door refrigerator containing locally prepared concoctions suspected to be narcotic substances, quantities of restless rolling papers, 1 sealed black polythene bag containing dried leaves suspected to be narcotic substances, and 9 casino jackpot machines believed to have been used in illegal activities. All exhibits have been secured for forensic examination and evidential purposes. While the suspects remain in police custody assisting with investigations, the Ghana Police Service is pursuing additional suspects believed to connect to the alleged drug distribution network, with the aim of dismantling every link in the supply chain and bringing all those involved to justice. The Ghana Police Service assures the public, particularly students, parents and educational institutions, of its unraveling commitment to protecting schools and communities from illicit drug trafficking and related criminal activities. The service also commends members of public whose timely intelligence continues to support a successful operations and encourages citizens to continue providing credible information to assist law enforcement in the fight against crime.
Right. I think it is a good news that our students. Right. I'm just thinking how the students have actually gotten into drugs. You know, you actually sent to school to learn.
Yeah.
Hardly would you think that these would go on, but what is your take? I mean, I'm just.
You know, I think last Monday or 2 days ago, I sat on this platform and said that the issue that has got to do with narcotics and then mobile money vendor robbery attacks are moving by leaps and bounds. You know, in every 3 or 5 stories that we publish, at least we have 2 stories that has to do, or two stories that have to do with narcotic drugs, you know, and it is quite worrisome that our younger ones who are in the second cycle, education level, are the ones that are being targeted, you know, in this particular menace. And if care is not taken, their lives will end up in a way. But then I think we've been informed that our colleague Sergeant Yusuf Brahma is ready to bring us the latest traffic developments at Shiashi When he's done, we'll come back and then hold discussions into the story that we just listened to by our colleague, Policewoman Lance Corporal Farouk Shaus. So, Brahma, good morning. If you can hear us, let us know how the traffic situation looks like, particularly at Shiashi, where we can see you live and clear.
And the rest of the team. So today we are bringing you the traffic updates live from the Standard Authority traffic intersection. Yes, the traffic that leads you to Medina, and then if you're also coming from the wrong, this is the traffic intersection that you're using. Just as producer knows, today is going to be a very long day because of the special exercise that is happening today. So today we are moving around and then giving you updates on exactly what is happening. But before we get to the jurisdiction that we are going to give you what is going to happen today, let's take a quick traffic update from this particular stretch. So just as you can see on my right, my left, that is the traffic that is coming from Medina through Elwood. There's a heavy traffic on that stretch. But then, just as you know, officers are still being deployed so that you can move around and it's easier than ideally you have expected. So when you're coming from Medina through Elwood and then all those areas, please calm down. There's a bit of traffic on that stretch of the road, but officers have still been deployed to ensure that you can move around easily. When you get to the traffic intersection. But then, as you can see on my right as well, if you are coming from Emmanuel Eye Clinic, there's free flow of traffic from that particular section of the road, so you wouldn't have any trouble at all when you are moving from Emmanuel Eye Clinic and then you are moving towards the Standard Authority traffic intersection. But then, if you are after the traffic intersection and then you are moving towards Siazi area, there's also a bit of traffic there as well. But then officers have still been deployed on that stretch of the road to ensure that you can move around easily. At least easier than you have ideally expected. And then the traffic on my far right is also the one coming from Siashi, which is heading towards Legon and then Medina. So there's also a bit of traffic on that stretch. But officers are still doing their very best to ensure that you can move around easily on that particular aspect of the road as well. Just as I said earlier, we are moving around today to give you updates of people who are going against Regulation 65 of the Road Traffic Regulation 2012, that is the LI 2180, and then also the Regulation 74 of the same regulation. So today we are moving around. As and when we get to a location where the enforcement is happening, we'll bring you updates. I have with me ASP Mr. Forsen and then his team, which is the team C. I also have Chief Inspector Daniel Asifi and then Chief Inspector Eko as well. And also with our operational man, also part of the team. So as and when we move around, we'll give you updates of exactly what is happening on that stretch, what is happening on the clamp down, that's the police administration, headed by the Inspector General of Police, Mr. Kisietete Yorono, and then the MTTD department, the Director General MTTD, as well as all the MTTD commanders around. This is a nationwide clamp down on people who are going against Regulation 65 and then Regulation 74 of the Road Traffic Regulation 2012, that is the LI 2180. We'll give you updates when we get to the location. I wouldn't want to give you any teaser yet, but when we get to that location, we are going to bring you live feed from that section of the road for you to know. But for now, this is the traffic situation around the Standard Authority traffic intersection. So you should note that when you are moving around this area, there's a bit of traffic on both sides of the road, except for the traffic that is coming from Siashi. So please ensure that you slow down and then monitor what the officers are doing. That is the directions that they are giving to you so that you can move around than ideally you were expected. So to you, my brother Sergeant Yabo Eteboatin, that is all for now. Just as you know, today is going to be a very long day. That is all for now. Until we get to the location where we are going to bring you the updates on the clamp down that is happening. That is all for the traffic updates coming to you at the Standard Authority traffic intersection this morning. But before I sign out, a very belated happy birthday to you, Chief Inspector Paul Aji, who is the station officer of the Accra Central MTTD. Yesterday was your birthday. It was a very good birthday. At least I had my most because you know where I stand. So belated happy birthday to you, Chief Inspector Paul Aji. May the good Lord continue to bless you. We are proud to have you as our station officer. All the very best to you and then your family. So over to you, my brother Sergeant Yabo Eteboatin and the rest of the team who will join you when we get to the location where we are going to do the clamp down proper.
All right, thank you so much. That was my colleague Sergeant Yusuf Brahma bringing us the latest traffic situation from the Ghana Standards Authority traffic intersection that is on the Shiashi stretch when you are driving from the University of Ghana area close to the Spana Shangri-La Airport area. All right, so Sergeant Tess,
yes,
as you were saying, the issue of narcotics is, a very salient matter.
Hands.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's getting out of hands.
Especially when our younger ones are involved. You know, our boys and girls are in school for them to go and learn.
That's it.
And then once they are done with their school, they come home and then they are exposed to the intake or abuse of narcotic drugs. It's quite worrying, you know.
It is.
But we are grateful to the Ghana Police Service, you know, by the leadership, the Inspector General of Police and members of the Police Management Board for the wonderful job done through the Special Operations team, you know, being able to dismantle this drug syndicate. You know, I think it is a wonderful job. But we always keep saying on this platform that we are not also relenting in our efforts to maintain law and order and then apprehend criminals, you know, and then prosecute them as well. And so I believe as parents also, we also have some responsibilities to do.
A role,
to
very
take.
much.
Yes.
Yeah,
to ensure that we monitor or keep an eye on these younger ones, you know. If you don't monitor them from afar and then you allow them to do whatever thing they do, once they are, you know, exposed to this kind of threats, it is likely that they may fall to this influence. You know, most of these things happen to them as a result of their peer you know,
pressure.
exposing them to this particular, you know, drugs. And so if as parents, you don't also keep close eyes on them and then we allow them to do whatever thing they like, it's not going to end up well with them at all. And we can also, I mean, we can only be grateful to the Ghana Police Service for this wonderful job being done. Yes, but then other stories also captured in the story that was read by Sharu as well.
So your take on any of the stories, the strobe light, the clamp down exercise?
With the strobe light, people think because they drive luxurious cars, they are permitted to just mount a strobe light or a siren in their cars. It doesn't work that way. No, if it's not a security service vehicle, you cannot just mount a strobe light or a siren in it. So this should, if you do not know, now you know. This should sound as a word of deterrent to everyone who is trying to install such sirens or strobe lights on their vehicles.
And then let's also commend the leaders of the Seirano community for actually ensuring that calm is restored to the area.
Yesterday, I watched the video on social media and I noticed that when I was on my way home, I realized 2 people had been shot. Per the stories that the information we gathered, we were informed that the police were there to conduct an arrest. But then the residents in the community were trying to obstruct them from exercising their lawful duty or mandate. And so there was a flare-up and definitely it led to the death of 2 people, which is a sad development there. But then obviously you have no right to obstruct the police from, you know, demonstrating or exercising their mandate or lawful duty as well. But then with the statement that has been published by the Ghana Police Service, the Western North Regional Police Command, investigations, you know, have commenced, and we believe that once investigations are done, the findings are going to, you know, serve as a benchmark to inform leadership of the organization of the kind of, you know, decision they are supposed to take. Exactly. So
and then we also we actually commend the leaders. Actually, without their help, I'm sure things would have just degenerated. So helping to bring calm to the community, I think it's a plus to them. And then let's also use this platform to again caution our youth out there that stay out of drugs. It is not only going to destroy your life, it's not going to destroy your future, but once you are caught in the confines of the law, you will not be spared. So stay out of drugs, do school. When you are done, the future is bright ahead of you. Right, so if you are just tuning in, this is the Safe Start Show, the most informative morning companion here on GH Police TV. We are live on all our social media handles. Get interactive with us. Stay tuned. We'll be back with more segments on this show.
Are you aware an invisible eye is watching you? Have you ever had an altercation with a police officer about a road traffic offense where you felt you were right? Have you ever lost a loved one due to a breach of a road traffic regulation as a motor rider? Do you always obey road traffic regulations? Do you know that driving on the shoulders of the road is an offense? How has your general experience with the police officers on our roads been like? It is for these and other reasons that the Ghana Police Service, in collaboration with the Ministry of Interior, National Road Safety Authority, the DVLA, and other stakeholders have come up with an initiative to ensure sanity on our roads and prevent road accidents. TrafficTech GH is an automated system introduced by the Ghana Police Service to enforce road traffic regulations. The system uses cameras and sensors to enforce road traffic regulations. So you see, police invisible eyes are watching. Pew!
Welcome back and thanks for staying with us from that break. It is still the Safe Start Show on GH Police Television. This is where you stay informed, you stay ahead, you stay safe. Now we'll be crossing over to the police hospital to bring you your essential health tips. But before that, let me send this big shout outs to Sergeant Francis Kuma Nka. You're also known as High Tension. You work with the Dansoman operations. This one is coming from Sergeant Felix Kwekudua. And so big shout outs going out to you, Sergeant Francis Kuma Nka. Also known as High Tension, you work with the Dansoman operation. Again, another big shout out going out to Policewoman Constable Lois Opoku. You are with the Kwame Nkrumah University of Science and Technology Police Station, K University Police Station in the Ashanti region. You are a staunch viewer of GH Police Television, the Safe Start Show to be precise. Good morning to you and big shout outs to these wonderful police officers watching us live on the platform. Now, Policewoman Inspector Yvonne Jihlonu of the Public Health Department at the Police Hospital is ready to give us a comprehensive presentation on the prevention and control of HIV/AIDS. Let's enjoy this presentation. We'll be right back.
Good morning, viewers. My name is PW Inspector Yvonne Jihlonu. I'm a public health officer with the Public Health Department of Police Hospital. This morning we are here to talk about HIV/AIDS. And this virus in question is a retrovirus that attacks the body's immune system and destroys the body's ability to fight infections. HIV/AIDS without treatment can lead to AIDS, or HIV infection without treatment can lead to AIDS. And AIDS is the final stage of HIV. Some of the ways this infection can be transmitted is through bodily fluids. So you could have blood, you could have semen, you could have vaginal fluids or breast milk even. Currently, there is no cure. There's an effective treatment to manage the condition. That is called the antiretroviral therapy. This therapy allows for your body's viral load to be reduced and also get it to undetectable levels. At that point, you are unable to transmit the virus to another person, and it also elongates your life, allows you to live a normal life. Some of the symptoms that someone with HIV could show: you could have a rash, you could even have persistent diarrhea. All of these symptoms are peculiar to several other conditions, so most people mistaking that for any other thing. So it is essential that you would test early so that treatment can be started promptly to enable you to get the best of care. Lastly, I would encourage everyone to know their status, as early detection saves lives. By early detection and prompt treatment, we can stop the spread of HIV and also stop the stigma, because now HIV is no longer a death sentence. It is manageable. There is treatment available, so everybody should try to get tested and receive the prompt treatment. Thank you.
Right, so that was policewoman Inspector Yvonne Jihlonu of the Public Health Department at the police hospital telling us about the prevention and control of HIV/AIDS. As a matter of fact, she emphasized that early detection saves lives, and she went ahead and said she will entreat that everyone should know their status, to give us the mentality or the brains behind, or give us the idea of how we navigate our way around, moving forward in life. It is important that you know your status. That is when you'll be mindful and extra careful in your dealings as well. Silentess, a recent report from the Ghana AIDS Commission indicated that there has been a serious upsurge, when it comes to individuals who have been infected with HIV, and it is at an alarming rate that you find a certain category of individuals who are the most affected people or group, with HIV, and it tells you that it is something we shouldn't be relenting of, should be joking about it at all.
Yes.
Especially with the youth. These are the people that are mostly affected when it comes to HIV infections and all of that. And from what policewoman Inspector Yvonne said, when you have the virus and then you don't treat it well, that is where it
degenerates into
the ACE. So the ACE is the summit of it, exactly. So currently there is no distinctive cure, but then there are some drugs that can manage the infection, from preventing you from preventing into other parties as well. So HIV is not a joke at all.
It is not, because gone were the days when we do hear education on AIDS and the like, but it looks like nowadays it has gone down. So I'm sure people are not really taking cognizance of the fact that the HIV is still in existence. Yes, and it's so deadly. So as we have been told today, we should be very cautious whenever we handling things, we doing things. If you can't abstain, that is fine. If you can't, use a protective.
That is with the sexual intercourse.
Yes, with the sexual intercourse and all that. If not, you cannot just subject yourself to a state where you know that there is no cure.
Exactly.
So if you can
even the kind of trauma you go through mentally, when you are told that
you have
the
HIV,
virus, that would even kill you before your time,
Exactly.
So the most important thing is that you abstain if you are not certain, because you can't really look into someone's face and tell whether they have the virus or not. There are people that have been put on drugs. They take their antiretroviral drugs, and so
it's not
visible on them for exactly. So you are unable to determine whether they have the virus or not. Please. You are saying that if you cannot use a condom, please.
If you cannot abstain, you use a condom.
That is the thing, exactly.
Because, and I think it's also probably taking a higher trend because of the stigma and the way we, deal with people. So if somebody has it and then you kind of stigmatize them and then you relate with them, then the person would also, decide to spread it. Because like we're saying, it is not visible for you to know that A or B has it. So,
but once people get to know in a community or society that this one has the virus,
they begin to shun you.
Exactly. You are just isolated from the entire society.
So I think we should know how to work around it so that we would be more accommodative. And then people who probably may find themselves in that state, they will be able to, confide in you, and then we associate with them in a nice way, so that we don't, continue to keep the increase of the spread of the
HIV is no respect of persons,
Not
and
at
so
all.
whether you are young, you are old, you are middle age, it doesn't care.
Everybody is
everyone is a potential, carrier of that particular virus, and so we should be very careful in our dealings. But then early detection saves lives. So please get to the hospital and then know your status from today. That will help you navigate your way around in life. All right, so away from the essential health tips on the show today, we are going for another break. When we resume from the break, we'll take time and celebrate our July borns as they are celebrating their birthday in their birth month. So stay on, we'll be right back.
Nana Joa.
Hey, only I'm a tongue catch it.
What is say?
Namia do more bacon away.
I know a mega yo-yo. With schoolmate.
What's one catch it?
Hey, it's a sad dear. It's a Macupi or Canada.
Wow.
I couldn't be up and putting a show number every week. Company no air pay and my 4 or Canada. Now, she said, a woman is say, company no bits ya, it will have. Now, will pay the man of what you have. Scanning 80,000 and Tinosana at you.
Mama, Madame Fubio could get another. Nana Boga. But see, about a good year to man say, Miss Meeting free Ghana, about the come more Canada. Oh, no, say, no one in a company, no. Or maybe she has it, or maybe you have, not just make you have. Until you may not walk on me home.
Nana, you want to the other. Say, in Papa Phobia or Maba. Obaka catcher will say, or Canada, and then say, or France, Embo, Abuchin Kuna can be. Now, catcher will say, Akonaba, Inti, Akonyan, agent, our Nigeria, Cote d'Ivoire, and answer Burkina Faso, Inti Faho. Now, no grata, the Hona with you, and over Canada, and answer France, and answer Abuchin Kuna can. Now, make us up here, Sinibu, a drop. Hey, you go do back. Or bet you was again. Or bet you who's again now. We can't have a queen now already. We are for so. Or bet so it is a want to suspend the new blood. Hey, now, say you go now for 1 pound. Come back to sound 1 million. You can't bet my woman, you bet my you bet my woman, bet you by your papa. And you are known for South. Let me together for you. Intimiliano, Mamma Maninda, Mamma got toss any pabonini, and then paboni from Effidium. Hello, our cherished viewers.
Wubu ekwanso umraso police adwumakuo no adue yani a yede ehwew eni a yede ehwew eye emfonitwa afidie a police adwumakuo no ede asisi akwantempon so na yede hwe enema ekoso ewo yen akwantempon no eso enam dwumadie iso ebema ye maamenom se omukọ adwomu a omo ebeba fie asomdwe mu yem papa nom ebeko adwuma abafie asomdwe mu afe ya manso ebeko suku na omo aba efie asomdwe mu traffic GH twiwo hyenye na fade wo nkwa piao
Are you aware an invisible eye is watching you? Have you ever had an altercation with a police officer about a road traffic offense where you felt you were right? Have you ever lost a loved one due to a breach of a road traffic regulation as a motor rider? Do you always obey road traffic regulations? Do you know that driving on the shoulders of the road is an offense? How has your general experience with the police officers on our roads been like? It is for these and other reasons that the Ghana Police Service, in collaboration with the Ministry of Interior, National Road Safety Authority, the DVLA, and other stakeholders, have come up with an initiative to ensure sanity on our roads and prevent road accidents. TrafficTech GH is an automated system introduced by the Ghana Police Service to enforce road traffic regulations. The system uses cameras and sensors to enforce road traffic regulations. So you see, police invisible eyes are watching. Piao!
Hello, our cherished viewers. Welcome to the Ghana Police Service. Police Edumakuo no adie yani a yede ehwew. Eni a yekwaso umraso police adwumakuo no adue yani a yede ehwew. Now,
back from that quick breather. If you just joined us, you are watching the Safe Start Show. It is now time to share in the birthdays of colleagues, friends, and families who are marking their remarkable moments in their life. And so, to start off, I have a birthday wish coming from Sergeant Delali Yvonne Gomashi and her daughter Elena, and it is going out to Linda Mensa. The message to you is, you are such a blessing in my life, and I'm grateful for all the love, laughter, and memories we've shared. On this special day, I pray that God blesses you with good health, endless happiness, wisdom, and success in everything you do. Keep shining, chasing your dreams, and being the wonderful person you are. I love you so much. And so this is a special birthday wish coming from Sergeant Yvonne Delali Gomashi and daughter Elena to you, Linda Mensa.
All right. I still have some other birthdays coming through on our WhatsApp line as well. This one is a belated happy birthday going out to Gwendolyn Na Ayoko of Unimac IJ Level 200 Public Relations students. This wish is coming from Sergeant Obed Lian Tete Koko and then Sergeant Eugene of Fayansa. And their message is that they are wishing you a fantastic year filled with joy and success. May this year bring you happiness, good health, and many more achievements. So belated happy birthday going out to you, Gwendolyn Na Ayoko of Unimac IJ Level 200 Public Relations students. Do have an awesome day. Another belated happy birthday going out to a dear wife, Madam Janet Dan. So this wish is coming from WO1, Warrant Officer 1, Mr. Isaac Jima, with 1 Infantry Battalion, Michelle Camp. And then Madam Janet Danso is the librarian at Akwetia Technical Institute. And the message is that may the good Lord answer all your prayers and make his face continue to shine upon your life. This one is a wish coming from your husband, WO1, Mr. Isaac Jima, 1 Infantry Battalion, Michelle Camp, to his dear wife, Madam Janet Danso. So do have a fantastic day as you celebrate your birthday. And again, another happy birthday going out to Mr. Edward Smith Anyenyori Anamale. We popularly call him Alhaji. He's the editor-in-chief at Ghana Web. And so this wish is saying that wishing you a day filled with laughter, love, and all the joy your heart can hold. May this new chapter bring you new adventure, unforgettable moments, and endless blessings. You deserve nothing but the best. Happy birthday going out to Alhaji, Mr. Edward Smith Anyenyori Anamale. You are the editor-in-chief at the Ghana Web media outlets. Another happiest birthday going out to Little Hayes. This one is coming from your mother, Policewoman Lance Corporal Esther Asamoah, who works at the Railways Police Station. Her message is that your kindness, strength, and unwavering spirit inspires me every day. I'm so proud of you, and I hope your special day is filled with much love and happiness as you bring to my life. Happy birthday, my world. Little Hayes. This one is a birthday wish coming from your mother, Lance Corporal, Madam Esther Asamoah, who works at the Railways Police Station. And so these are the unprojected birthday wishes on the Safe Start Show. But then once you are done with our big conversation with our guests, we'll come back and then give you the projected July birthday celebrants on this platform. So before we get into our big discussion on the show, we're saying that there is an ongoing nationwide operations on the clampdown of unauthorized use of sirens, strobe lights, and then other emergency devices on vehicles. And the police have made a headway with arrest and prosecution. And so this morning we are privileged to have with us the Director of Research, Training, and Education at the Motor Traffic and Transport Department, National Police Headquarters, in the person of Mr. ACP, Assistant Commissioner of Police, Mr. Alexander Obin. This man is not new to us. He's a household name when it comes to the Safe Start Show. He is back with us again to give us how events have unfolded from the beginning of this particular operation, and then it is continuing unabated. Good morning, ACP, Mr. Obin.
Good morning.
It is good to have you back again, sir.
Thank you very much. For God and country.
For God and country, this man is not sleeping. He's everywhere.
No,
Police, me per se.
Exactly, I know that. Absolutely.
Like contour man. You are everywhere.
You're everywhere.
We want to do the job. So,
Absolutely. So tell us about the ongoing exercise. What do you seek to achieve in the long run?
First of all, thank you for the opportunity and the good work you are doing across the country.
Okay.
That everywhere they say, oh, GH Police TV this year.
Yeah.
And it is nothing but keep on
the service keep on emphasizing because of the onerous responsibility to protect, responsibility or mandate bequeathed to us by our forebears from the days of Glover through this current republic in our 1992 Republican Constitution, chapter 15, article 200 to 204, subsisted by the Police Service Act of 1970, among others that requires the Inspector General of Police with the theming trained police officers in our 25 police regions on diurnally to deploy proactive and reactive strategies to ensure that we saturate the environment, we assure Ghanaians of their safe movement on all our public roads and public places without fear, and that their properties are also secured, which is a clear mandate. And it is that has led to the observation over time that the rights are also being violated on our roads regarding the use of motorcycles and motor vehicles of all categories, leading to preventable deaths, injuries, and damage to property. Many of these are also accelerated or caused, among others, by dangerous use of vehicles that are fitted with sirens, or vehicles that are fitted with strobe lights and beacon lights, and unapproved or unlawful use of headlamps, contrary to Regulation 74 and Regulation 65 of Road Traffic Regulation 2180 of 2012. And it's as a result of this that the Inspector General of Police has directed clearly that the Director General Motor Traffic and Transport Department of the service with these teams in the 25 regions should be out on the streets to ensure that those who are not permitted to use these unlawful horns or sirens and lights are stopped in their tracks. And the reason also why, even as at now, series of warnings, admonishments, and releases from the Public Affairs Directorate of this service, including what was even issued yesterday, reminding Ghanaians and our road users that if you have such devices like these strobe lights and sirens and beacon lights, please remove them before you hit the road. And because of this, we have marshaled proactive and reactive strategies across the country in our 25 police regions. And so far we can report that as at yesterday, about 2,200 vehicles have been stopped on our roads. And equipment are mentioned, including sirens, beacon lights, strobe lights, and unapproved lamps on both private and commercial vehicles have been removed, seized, and labeled, and the drivers involved or owners warned not to repeat such infraction. That subsequent infraction, the police will not hesitate to proceed to court to prosecute same. So that is what has necessitated, and the proactive and reactive services that the service have rendered. Yes.
Wow. Sadantes, it is refreshing to hear that over 2,000 vehicles have been arrested from ACP Mr. Obin's submission.
Just
and
yesterday.
it tells you that...
And we have the breakdown.
It tells you that people
region
are just
by region.
People are just recalcitrant.
Yeah.
Upon the, several, and then, countless warnings and admonishments from the Public Affairs Directorate of the Ghana Police Service to the public, telling people to refrain from having these equipment or devices on their vehicles. It appears they've turned deaf ear to these warnings. And so, Mother, please, if you can respectfully take us through the breakdown of these number of vehicles that have been arrested.
First of all, our clients, because we are servants, isn't it? Absolutely. Those who serve are everywhere in Ghana. So that's why I always admonish police that when you are speaking, be mindful, because as Kudalo said, these services, the people we serve are busy. And that's why they have hired us to serve them. That know that one day you also go retirement.
Exactly. And you also get saved.
And so the reason why the service has divided the country into 25 police jurisdictions or regions within the 16 political regions in Ghana for effective policing, so that you can serve every Ghanaian, irrespective of where the place. So these are the police regions we have in the country. So students, please capture them. When they ask you this question in your social studies,
you're able to answer.
They are giving you free
apport.
So, and you see that in Ghana, from the Gulf of Guinea, on the N1 upwards, you see that vehicle population decreases to the northernmost parts. And you also know in Ghana that Ghanaians undertake about 60 million daily outward trips. You get what I'm talking about?
So 60 million trips.
60 million every day. You sit in this car, stop here, move here, It's 60 million.
Wow.
But police, we cannot be everywhere to do that. But in the regions, you see that a match is done in Accra, Kumasi, and the Volta, Central, Western, and Koforidua area. So I'm just talking about those are the Southern and the Middle Belt. You begin to see an increase in interaction and trips. And that's why you see that in Central East, so far, with all that the infraction we have noticed, with only sirens and use of unapproved lamps and unsafe use of the road, you see that Central East is leading 573.
Wow.
Well, we have to take this opportunity to also commend PW Superintendent Anaje and the team doing marvelously well. And then followed by Ashanti. And Ashanti, we are not adding Ashanti North and South. It is only the Greater Kumasi. Is 530, you can see. And then we have Eastern South.
I think Water County.
And the Eastern South, you know, from what do you call? It's a Nyinem down to Som, and those areas, to Odan, and this environment, Akotian area, and that one is followed by Eastern North. You see, all these roads are also traversed by the almighty N6. You see, from Karen Nkrumah Circle, the road that traverses Som through to Enyinam to Nkoko, that passes through airport runabout, Ofurikrum airport runabout in Kumasi, through to and empties onto the Western Bypass right through to Domahinkro. That N6 road, it passes through the Eastern South and Eastern North. Normally, when you extrapolate it with the crash data, you see that a lot of crashes are happening there. It's the reason why that section, government is creating a lot of, another big push back bypasses, dual carriages, and also want to interlink it with expressway or motorway, so that it will eliminate head-on collision and others that lead to avoidable crashes. And when you see in the Eastern North, to in the Nkoko and this environment, and you see it follows there, and then Ashanti North. And you know where Ashanti North too is?
Yes, the Mampong area.
Mampong area and all the way down, and then we have the northern part, and this is the northern part of Ghana. The same N6, when it gets to Swami Runabout, it bifurcates or it comes to the N6 will continue to Doma, but the N10 from the runabout will continue through Kronom, through to Tachimai, to Jema, Kintampo, over Kades, over the Black Water at Bupi, through Fufusu Junction, to Yipala, or Land of New Houses, right through to the Tamale Metropolis, down and up there to Pigu, all the way up to Paga, isn't it?
Yeah.
So you see the northern side, because the road I've described is also a transit or West African transit route that allows for circulation and transit of international vehicles under the Vienna Convention within the sub-African states, where those landlocked countries that are also depending on our ports at Tema or Takoradi move their vehicles nocturnally and diurnally, and also using unapproved lights. So those that we miss at or airport runabout at Kumasi on the N6, on the N10 in the northern part, we get them. You see it? So that's how the data is playing out. That major routes that are known to deliver certain basic services to both Ghanaians and our neighboring West African compatriots, i.e. Burkinabes, Nigerians, Malians, among others, are also involved in this. And that's why police officers in these regions are supporting each other. When we miss you in Accra, we will not miss you in Eastern. If we miss you in Eastern, Ashanti will not miss. The same applies to Bono East. And it continues to Savannah and all the way to the northern, and then the northeast, and then the upper east in the case of the N6 and then the N10. So that is what the data is playing out. And that it tells you that police, we are everywhere, and we continue to serve Ghanaians so that they can travel at night in safety. The thing is about this, the lights. When there are lamps in best road safety practices and what is required under the Road Traffic Act 63 and the regulation is that every vehicle is constructed to a homologated vehicle constructional standards in the world, and that is incorporated in our road traffic regulation. So and they have a broad heading called construction of vehicles and registration, and in it, if you see a vehicle, every vehicle has headlamps, and one is on the near side, one is on the offside, or left and right, and the headlamps, it gives a beam when you turn it on, both high and low beams, but the beam should not be above the base or the bottom of the windscreen, isn't it? And that's what the law says. And apart from, and then you see some of the vehicles, they mount headlamps on the roof. So the beam will be thrown across, over, and in front of the windscreen, isn't it? Which is unlawful. So all these vehicles we are removing. Look at this.
So this is a typical example of that.
We cannot put these beams on top. For what reason? Is it for aesthetics or sometimes you wonder. All these headlamps are supposed to be below the, and we need only 2 headlamps. And then parking lights, 2. And we need traffic indicator lights. Front 2, finish. So the other 4th one may be a spot or flat or fog lights.
Okay, that is way big.
And then the rear, brake light and reverse, isn't it? And the parking is there. But you will see that people have put all manner of, I don't know, the lights where they get them from, unapproved. And so it is being removed.
SCP, let me just chip in. Is it that they do not know about it, or is just a blatant disregard for?
I think it is both.
Okay.
Because some they might not know.
Okay.
Because after the last license, he has not gone to see the
DVLA again.
The driving instructor.
The driving instructor.
Or
Okay.
the consultant.
Okay.
You see what I'm talking about? Or maybe we may even doubt how he got the license.
Yes.
It was not subsisted by a very good trainer. And it is also, some of them are do deliberately, either because he thinks maybe he's an appointee, and ignorantly you put it there.
Okay.
And maybe you think it may not be that, oh, I'm appointee, so maybe I can do it.
Yeah.
These things are really contrary to the road traffic regulation 2012 LI
2180.
yes, regulation 74, paragraph 74, which says that the only government entities that and the private entities that are allowed to deliver such services on a road, their vehicles with this include when the head of state and this official do delivering such services. And you say the head of state and his officials, you can see head of state may have his advisors, may have his appointees he works with there at the presidency. So all his vehicles that he's using to deliver essential for official services, they are supposed to be equipped with sirens and beacon lights. And then all recognized government security agencies, their vehicles, we equip them with it, including the police, and all bullion vehicles registered and the Bank of Ghana to deliver bullion, in metal, and then carriage of our nose and coins on our road, and which may include private ones, you see them, security. And then we also have Ghana Health Service. Under Ghana Health Service, they deliver essential and emergency medical services. Some may be crash scenes response. There may be people who are suddenly taken ill and they need a hospital on wheel to move on an ambulance fleet. They are also delivered. Some are maybe government, because the National Ambulance Service may have. Some may be hospitals, they may have. And so you see the private also will come in there. Again, the health service extend to death. I hope you know that. So that the dead will not also be exposed. And so such services are delivered by Ghana Health Service with their hearse. Even police hospital, we have some hearse. And in addition, private people also come in to deliver the same service. So that some people may ask, what about hearse? But hearse is also part of ambulance.
Exactly. They are extension of the...
But such vehicles are not called ambulance, they are called hearse. Because medically, if you are taken to hospital on an ambulance fleet and we lose you, and we also have to bring you back home, or to prepare you traditionally for burial, medically, on a hearse. So it's the same thing. So I think we're taking time to explain all these things. So outside this, there can be I work with Ministry of something like ministry, department, and agency. So I'm going to buy something and put it there. No, or I'm metropolitan municipal and district assembly. So there's no law or CEO. Is that right? Or any other MP.
Public official.
So even if you are a minister, you request to the Inspector General of Police that I need that's dispatch service. Inspector General of Police has a fleet of motorcycles, trained dispatch riders, equipped with these sirens and beacon lights to support. So I know some ministries have requested and are being helped. Some even traditional leaders. And I'll give an example. When I was we went to Kumasi to do this work. That Asante, who superintended Asante Mine, has requested to the inspector, and he has been given fleet of motorcycles that are assisting him with his traditional, administrative, and VIP services, most of which he delivers on behalf of Ghana and all that. And it's been assisted. So it cannot be that I'm buying it.
And so they just
and I have a V8, and I've gone to market, and I've bought strobe lights, and I've bought beacon lights, and I've also bought sirens, and I've fixed them. We'll remove them. Is what I'm talking about. Or I'm a businessman, or I'm a private policeman, I have in my vehicle. It's abuse. or exclusion. So all these are things that we will not even encourage you. See, because we are serving you, we will serve to remove it for you, so that you don't become our client of being a violator on the road. How can our Lord, we will drag our Lord, those we serve, to court? I don't think it is right on the road. So that's why in certain instances, see our police officers from our workshops assisting to deliver these services by removing. When we remove, we will seize them and label them for future references. So that's
it doesn't involve any court summons for now.
Oh no, for now we see. I'm saying we are serving
our clients.
Oh, we're serving our clients. Oh, this. Okay. So you see myself in this video with Accra Regional MTTD Commander, the DCOP, Mr. Alexander Owolo. We were all in Kumasi, supporting our teams, assuring them, giving them the confidence, on our feet. You see, I'm also a trainer.
Exactly.
So on my feet, we will have to instruct. We have to build capacity so that our personnel. It's not that we will go and call all of them to a hall before we do it on, so that when you are not there, they will do it. And Kumasi is also doing marvelous slow. I'm not surprised they are pursuing Central East. Very soon, those in other regions, those who are not even doing much to our satisfaction, we will come and support. And so, Western Central, look out. And those who are there, we have sent you warnings. Remove them. Those who are private and are using these things on their vehicles, remove them before we get there. Otherwise, we will impound the car, and as long as we have not removed them, it will remain with us. But we remove them and serve you with it. But please do it. Comply with what Inspector General Police told all of us yesterday. That is reminding us once again, as laws of police, we serve you. Remove them immediately. Don't bring it on the road. I'm just from Airport Bypass in Accra. And you know, Airport Bypass is the road in front of the Accra International Airport. From Airwalk traffic light right through to Avgo, through to Airport Runabout, to Hajj Village Junction. And we just commenced Accra. We have 3 teams that are working. Within 45 hours, 45 minutes this morning, though it is a bit foggy and drizzy. But before I left there, we had stopped and impounded from 22 vehicles, unapproved. Yes, we were 22 vehicles, unapproved use of lamps and sirens, seized, and they are seized. And I know publics, this unit, GH Police TV, is present and are capturing for later view by our clients. All that is that we are on our feet in real time. Please, so refrain. Don't put them on. Don't affix them in your vehicle, including the commercial vehicles.
Right, sir. So, you know, as a people, we have the tendency of, of course, we have been warned, but we have actually not been punished. So the tendency of repeating it is high. What is the unit going to do about this?
You see,
without you punishing or
police, we don't punish. You see, it is the courts. But police will prevent and will deliver essential traffic services. So on the instruction of the Inspector General of Police, who is also very proactive in policing, what we're doing now is stop you, we remove. Maybe I don't want to call it punishment, but it's not easy to lose such parts when you have so much love for it. So we go in, we remove it, and we seize it. And that alone is preventive. And that alone helps us to achieve the same object that going to court and getting convicted and getting a certain fine or custodial sentence. We think the same. And therefore, this is the service that we are doing now, and it is working perfectly. We believe that with the remover, nobody will do it, but we have warned that when we remove it and we keep data on all these 2,212 vehicles that have been stopped with these things acquired, we have records on the driver and the telephone and everything documented.
Right.
If you repeat it, you go back and go and buy the unapproved lights and go and buy the sirens and go and affix them without recourse to law, and we stop you again. That one, it is apart from seizure, it is court. So because you have become a repeat offender, and so that is the response. But we know that people love police so much, so when they see us ensuring and serving them like this, they will never repeat it. Because people are not happy even when you truncate or you restrict them, so far as their right to free movement is concerned. That itself, in human rights setting, it is punishment, isn't it? So, and even being stopped, some people see it as stigma when police stops you. So we believe that with all these, our clients who are vehicle owners, who are drivers, will not force us to drag them to court. And so, thank you for this question. I pray, hearing me and watching, that please don't be a repeat offender. You see, vehicles are best used when they have only their headlamps, indicator lights, and then they are parking. They are best used and make the roads very beautiful. So don't go and put these nyama things on it, which will create image and stigma problems and legal problems for you. Or you want to have police matter. I don't think. No, don't invite. Don't invite. No, we don't need you to do that. And that's why we are on our feet teaching, and we take time to also instruct the drivers and the occupants that we are doing this because of ABCD, and I hope you will not go and do it again. That itself is also a mandate for us to sensitize Ghanaians.
Absolutely.
So we don't only do it on GH Police TV, we do it on our feet. So we believe that with these 2,212 Ghanaians that have been interacted with, they will not meet us on the road with the same infraction.
All right. So thank you so much for the clarity. But then we've been informed that currently there is the operational team is currently at Kwabena.
Yes.
Conducting the exercise.
And then Malam, and what I mentioned on the airport.
Exactly. So
there are problems there.
Absolutely.
And we are dealing with it head on.
Right. So this one is a problem that has been dealt with decisively from ACP.
Only Accra,
Only Accra.
In the other regions, it's ongoing.
All right. So perhaps if we are ready, let's get the videos from Kwabena as we speak now on the Hachu Atomic stretch, where officers of the Motor Traffic and Transport Departments are clamping down on the unauthorized use of sirens, strobe lights, beacon lights, and then unapproved headlights that have been affixed on vehicles now. If you can have the videos for Mr. Alexander Obeng to speak to the exercise as currently happening now. Okay, so as and when we get the videos, we'll bring Massa in and then we'll discuss about that as well. Okay, so Sergeant Tess, from what Mr. Obeng is saying, no one is being taken to court for prosecution. For now. But then for now, when you are
unless you are a repeat offender.
Okay, so once you repeat, yes. So that is an interesting area I wanted you to see clarity on, and then that has been done because we have some recalcitrant drivers whom even after removing all these things from their vehicles, they'll go back and then get them affixed to the same vehicle again. Exactly. So, and they may be thinking that the police will not keep records. You understand? Once we take them off, we allow you to go. So that is it. So if you're a man, you just go ahead and then go and fix it back. Once you get you'll be dealt with extensively as well. Okay, so sir, in the quest of demonstrating this particular lawful mandate by of the Ghana Police Service, what has been the biggest challenge in curbing this particular menace on our roads?
You see, when you do the analysis of the road safety management in Ghana over the years, because policing requires a lot of efforts and technological support, it's been in the past been the weakest link.
Okay.
Because you look at this, we are trying to enforce. If the person is not self-compliant, then police officer may have to turn themselves into mechanics, for example.
So I was asking you that the officers we saw just trying to remove this, have they been trained or?
Yeah, there are some of the police. Police is a complete community, and we have everything.
Yeah.
So, and instances where a vehicle breaks down.
An example is what you are watching.
Police have to be towing vehicles. Can you imagine? And when a driver escapes, either you are using motorbike to chase. When technology can do many of these things.
Exactly.
So, policing in terms of traffic policing has been challenged. Again, the sins of the road are visited on the police. Wow. Even if the road is bad, it's the police that suffers.
Exactly.
Even if the traffic signals are down,
the police
like the amber, it's the police that is, but police, where are you? When even lights can, you see, so the police in general, traffic policing in general, has its own gaps, and if people don't appreciate and they're outside, but mostly I'm happy in my career, many who may be outside the department, when they enter, say, hey, I didn't know that there were these challenges. So it is, and also the fact that road safety is emerging. Okay, it calls for serious government intervention. Then you will see the effectiveness of police. For example, you see, even when accident occurs, it is largely even blame on police.
Right.
You see, Inspector General Police picture by the report.
Exactly.
Accident though.
Yeah.
Hey, what did Inspector General Police do? But you see, it is that police is required to promote peace on the road. Right. But if the road remains, for example, single carriages, there are likely to be crashes. If the road is unsafe, there's likely to be crashes. And that's why police is so happy that government is injecting a lot of money, public funds, into within the ongoing big push. And have turned Ghana into a road construction scene. That everywhere you go in our jurisdiction, duty point, a consulting contractor is there, trying to expand and dualize the road and make the road safer. And that alone will also engender effective policing. And so these are some of the challenges that are visited on the police. But however, and also, see, the one I've mentioned requires a lot of police numbers. Okay. Sometimes we have inadequate police personnel in the department. So I'm happy that the Inspector General Police intends to augment the strength with internal recruitment among others, so that we will train more and we bring more hands. We have a gap so that so many of our duty points will be covered during rush hours to direct and control, attend to crash scenes, and to support the general enforcement as we see, including the the manual one and the automated one. So these are the challenges that confronts us, of which we try very best to deploy effectively and efficiently.
So, Master, what you are witnessing now is a live feed from the Atomic. In front of the Atomic Police Station, the Atomic Hatcho Road, where officers who work with the motor traffic and transport demands are seen to be removing this unauthorized.
There's a problem there.
Exactly, there's a problem.
So you see, the Accra Regional MTTD Commander, DCOP Mr. Alexander Owolo, is there. I was at the airport bypass, and I have to be here before I go back. And then ACP Dr. Samuel Sasumisa is also with the team on the N1 at Malam, and then SCC and Wicha, also sanitizing the area. We hope that with this, and we are not stopping, we just enhance the Accra one. And we do it during rush hours. We have very duty points within the jurisdictions we've mentioned. We're trying to ensure that vehicle owners will be aware if they did not perchance notice or inform of the press release from Public Affairs Directorate. We will show our presence and admonish and remove. So that is what is ongoing.
So I can see the regional commandant for the motor traffic and Transport Department, Deputy Commissioner of Police, Mr. Alex Wall on your shot. So, Mr. Obin, typically or usually when it happens that these lights are removed from vehicles, what happens to be the turnout of the behavior or the demeanor of such drivers?
No. Sir, first of all, police, we deliver services. And it is required that as a servant, you don't try to be compulsive. You know, we are taught how you couch your words, how to your countenance should be with smiles, and the object is to just inform the driver of his or her responsibility so far as the use of lights and sirens are concerned, and that if it's also not that we want to go to court. So this one day you are caught in your feet, so police will serve you again.
Okay.
It will not cost you to go for a mechanic for you to go and pay.
Pay the mechanic fee.
The General Police has also brought his own mechanic. To assist you remove it, free of charge.
Free of charge.
And then, but because we don't want you to commit again, we will not tempt you.
Okay.
We will seize it and label it under your name, hoping that you will not do it again. But when you do it, we will use it as a reference and go to court with it and show to the court that.
So this one is a light that is being removed.
Yes,
now.
it is. What is it there?
Headlamps.
Headlamps. It's unapproved.
But,
see, these things when you do, and nocturnally they are using it, it poses a lot of threats because driving thrives on the principle of see and be seen. It's a principle, and that's why we have homologated lights that we train drivers with. So the more you do this, the more you blind approaching vehicles, receding vehicles, and in the process, people may have eyesight problem and may veer off, may crash into trees, may roll over, and in the process, we'll be adding to the crash. That seems to be surging. But with this removal and elimination, we hope that it will go a very long way to ensure that we have safer road and roadside to use.
All right. So we said that this show is streaming live on all our social media platforms, precisely on Facebook, on TikTok, on YouTube, on X. This moment, we want to read some messages that have come through on our Facebook live streaming. The first message came through by my very own viewer, Raymond Decoder, Range Rover. He says, good morning, officers. Wet Wednesday here in Tema. Good morning to you, Raymond. Thank you for the message. And then Kofi Afari Butcher says, good morning. Is it possible for Ghana to have a radio and television station that deals with issues of security, immigration, and other relevant matters? Probably Twi and English sessions. Okay. And then Tiger Head GH says that, please, is it a crime to buy pumping machines in Ghana? I think you have to come back with your message again. Nana Ampim Dakun Bwakwemu says that I'm watching you live from Nsawum Adwejiri. Thank you so much, Nana. Thank you so much for the message as well. And then Raphael Kukansoro says, thanks for keeping us updated on the latest news and updates. It's really informative and helpful to start our day with your show. Thank you so much, Mr. Raphael, for the message. Mami Adwa Boche Igan is watching us live from Tabora Scorpion Star Oil. So good morning to you, Mami Adwa Boche Igan, for the message. You are live watching us from Tabora Scorpion Star Oil. And then Raymond Decoder Ranger comes back and says that our education system will be in limbo if parents, teachers, guardians, and relevant institutions are mute on these drug issues among students. You are sent to school for a better future and become a prominent figure. Let the law act swiftly on them. Watching you live from Tema Community 4. Thank you so much, Raymond, for the message as well. Agude Sani is also watching us live on Facebook. And then Yaya Larry says that, but Ghanaians are very stubborn. But I'm happy they keep records. So it's good with the IGP and then my good father, ACP, Mr. Alexander Obin. Thank you so much, Mr. Aya, for the message. The law must work at all costs. Larry says that please try East Legon. A lot of siren cars also use that particular route. Don't worry. Our team of experts, they're also there and then they are keeping tabs on them. Once they employ those routes, they will be stopped as well. And then Pem Chikata says that good job done by the Ghana Police Service. Very impressive. Thank you so much, Mr. Chikata, for the message. Silent Test, do you have any message from your end?
Yes, we have some coming through our WhatsApp page, and this is coming from Kwame Jeche. And then he says, good morning, GH Police TV. Please, what about the taxi drivers who turn their taxis as ambulance and be blowing horn? Should I allow them to pass when I see such people, or they are against the laws? I should block them when I see them? So, this is...
see, there are some act in good faith that public spirited individuals attempt to save lives with some of their vehicles. That's not the subject that we are discussing. So that in case there's a ambulance is not around and somebody is on the verge of delivery and needs immediate emergency medical care, and somebody can assist with his or her vehicle. There are instances that police will also need support and all that. So that one assists to ease way for a life to be saved. Because police is about protecting life first. See, so you individually you can also be a police officer to save life. In that case, don't prevent such movement if it's truly the case. But what we are discussing is fitting such unlawful sirens and beacon or strobe lights on the strobe lights, and most of them are blue, white and red strips and all that on your vehicle. Don't do that. And that's what we are trying to prevent. Somebody also said that in certain roads like East Lagos and all that, a lot of sirens. That's why we are here. But however, let us know that there are some one major vehicle owner. The first is government. I get it. That's the getting that, and government has set aside certain institutions with their vehicles that deliver essential emergency services to be equipped with it, so that you may see. I've mentioned a head of state and its officials when they are delivering their services, and we said that all government recognized security agencies, some of the government recognized security agencies, you don't see a number, but it's unmarked. It's the ordinary number, and it's not GP. It is not military number. It is not Ghana Revenue Authority number. It is not Ghana National Fire Service number. It is not Ghana immigration number, but unmarked. But it belongs to government, and it belongs to that security agencies, and maybe BNI. It may be police PIDs and CID and detectives that are on ways, and their vehicles may not, you see police inscription or military on it, but they are equipped. So those ones, you don't want to mix it with the ones we are discussing. So you may see it, you would think it's private, it may not be private. That's what I'm saying. All those ones we are discriminating, because when it has to do with government security, we know what we are supposed to look out for when you stop them.
Absolutely.
You hear that. And so these we must bring it clear, so we don't attempt to prevent them. That's why police we are on the road, to ensure that we discriminate, to know who is required to use it and who is not. So that's what's
right. Kwame Gyakye, so there are exceptions. I mean, we are talking about the strobe lights and then the sirens. There may be a life in danger. That is why you may see the car, blowing the horn. So once it is detected that a life is at stake, obviously the police is always on the road to ensure that there is sanity. Recalcitrant ones will definitely be dealt with. So there is another one coming out from Emmanuel Aintree, and then he is watching us from Australia. His question is, please, what about the people who sell these sirens and strobe lights? Can't you deal with them as well?
All right, see, it came up when we were engaging the media, and let me use all the opportunities to say that. You see, I mentioned that government is one of the major vehicle owners in this republic. It's number one fleet owner, and all these permitted institutions have a lot of fleets. Look at police fleets. Where do we get our devices from? Government doesn't manufacture strobe lights and sirens. Obviously, government also contribute to engendering socio-economic and the economy of Ghana by also being one of the lead purchasers. It goes to market. So importers can import, and it will be at the shop, and the transport officer of Ghana Police Service will go and procure them, and then we use it on our vehicle. The same applies to prisons and all that. What is it is that with the vehicle owner and the driver, within this space where we are talking about road traffic or transport, a subsector of Ghana, there are rules and regulations, and that's why we are citing Regulation 74 of the airline that says that if you are a vehicle owner and you are not under this category, you cannot go to any shop, let alone buy it, let alone cause a mechanic to affix it, and for you to move it on our public way and use it. See, it is in the shop, but is it a case that you can go for it in your car? No. So it's not about the business person. For example, when you are dealing with firearms, there are outlets that deals with it, isn't it?
Yes.
So if you want to buy, you go, and then if you have the permit, then how you are trained to use it, you use it. And how you don't have to expose it, brandish it, but conceal it. You are taught. The same thing applies to this. So if a driver goes his own way, or a Ghanaian, I'm using the case of firearm, to go and have a firearm, that I have it from this shop. I bought it from America. I bought it from Japan. And I brought it in Ghana. And I'm using it. Hey, is that so? So you can go for that I got a strobe light. I got siren. I put it on my car. I'm using it. Is that so? No, there are regulations. There are firearms ownership regulations. There are use of vehicle with headlamps and then siren regulations in Ghana. So it's not having access means use it. No, accessibility has comes with responsibility. So that's what I'm discussing. So my brother in Australia. The equipment are available for those who are permitted. Those who are recalcitrant is the reason why we have deployed. It's the reason why we also search on our road for those who are illegally holding firearm. So as for police, perennially it is established by the Constitution and per Lombroso theory, because some people are born criminals. That's why police will always be there to deploy proactive and reactive strategy to ensure that few that will commit, we also are capable, because there are people who are willing and capable from committing crime. We are also willing and built and resolved to also protect them and prevent them from on their feet from committing. And that's why there's always a need to keep police functioning, equipped and populated with well-trained police officers, not to give up. And so that is all that I can say about that. Let business people run their business, import, but those who are permitted to go and buy, including government entities, go to that shop and buy them. If you are not qualified, like this car you see on your screen, being a commercial vehicle and all that, you don't go for it. Keep your money in the bank, invest it. Don't use to buy strobe lights and sirens and then unlawful lamps. It will not help you. Rather, invest it in the economy elsewhere.
Absolutely, invest it in the economy elsewhere. We also have some messages coming through on our WhatsApp lines. This one is coming from Okojiamai Nana Jamra III. He says, "Good morning, respected officers. ACP Mr. Alexander Obin is doing a great job with the MTTD. Those things have to be stopped in Ghana, and he's right. Thank you very much, ACP. I am Okojiamai Nana Jamra III." And then this one is a driver.
Thank you, Nana.
The driver by name Aziz. He says that, so does this man rest at all? He's always educating us, but we are too stubborn. Tell him we will repent and do the right thing going forward. All right. Driver Aziz, as you rightly said, please repent and allow the man to rest. Once you guys are not repenting, he's also not relenting his effort to ensure that the educating gets down to the last person as well. All right, so let's get on with our TikTok live streaming. Some messages have come through as well. I'll take this opportunity and then read them out to our viewers as well. So this one is coming from Cynthia. Cynthia too says that, "Good morning, officer. Good morning to you." And then Ikuya says, "Good morning, officers," as well. Good morning to you, Ikuya. Quinash TV says, "Good morning. Good morning to you, Quinash." And then Ikuya says, "I want to ask a question." Okay, please bring on your question. Kwejo Safo Studio says, "The fair police lady is very beautiful." Thank you so much for the compliment. I think this one is being referred to Saru as well. All right, thank you so much, Kwejo, for the compliment. Ma says, "Madam, may the good Lord watch over you. Always have a good, nice day." And then he also says that, "Our father, IGP, have a blessed day. May your day be great." Zenchi Development says that, "Since when did Ghana Police Service have TV? Hey, are we also in this Ghana? Ghana Police Service is just like American police. And then Manuel comes back to respond to Zenchi is that is there a long time? I'm watching you live at Senya Breku. This one is Eric Ba. Thank you so much. And then True Love says Zenchi Developments. Are you in Ghana at all? All right. This one is a message coming from Chief Lazarus. Chief Lazarus says, hi, I'm watching you live from La Côte d'Ivoire. I'm enjoying the program. Thank you so much, Chief Lazarus. Abrochi Enye Easy says, good morning, Sergeant. Much good morning, my brother Abrochi Enye Easy. Thanks for tuning in as well. And then this one is saying that, Egoda, oh, this is beautiful. I'm glad to see Ghana Police on TikTok. We can chat with you right here. Thank you so much. Abrochi Enye Easy says, ACP Mr. Obin, good morning, sir. Good morning to you. And then, this one is another message coming from Nanaya. Nanaya says, my senior Vela Damos, keep up the good work. American Muslim says, thank you for your service, Ghana Police Service. You act as if it is American police we have in Ghana now. All right. So this is another message coming from Albi's husband. He says, you are doing a great job, ACP Mr. Alexander Obing. And then Abroche Eneze says, I'm watching you live from Denver, Colorado, in the United States of America. I've seen you, Mr. Abroche Eneze. Albi's husband says, please try and speak local language. We've heard you. Albi's husband, we'll do that. We'll do that for you. And then She Saglo says, I wish we can have teachings on rules and regulations on road in Dagbani. Wow, Salentes. This one is a humble application.
Producer will probably work on that.
Chief Odro, this one is directed to you. So that has been well noted from my producer as well. So She Saglo, your application has been duly noted as well. And then Ado Benjamin says, good morning, please. What about unapproved Chinese headlight bulbs they are using on our roads, please? Okay, so that one will be addressed as well. Albi says that, no, so this one is Farouk. Farouk says that I'm watching you live from Tamale. Thank you so much, Farouk, for the message. And then Jonah Anumbia says, good morning, sir. Thank you so much. You made me who I am today. God bless you, sir. Jonah Anumbia. Okay. And then from the ambulance service, all right. Farouk says, may the good Lord continue to bless the good policemen out there. Thank you so much for the message. Farouk says, I'm watching you live from Tamale. Please blend the local language. All right, we'll do so. And then Kojo says, the local language is very necessary. All right, we've heard you. And then Farouk says, God bless you all, the Ghana Police Service, for the wonderful job being done. All right, so these are the messages that we have on our Facebook.
So I have one on the WhatsApp TikTok page. This is coming from Raymond Decoder, ardent viewer.
Okay.
And then he says, good morning from Ghana Police Service. You should throw more lights on the motorbikers who are using strong dim lights. So this is another call from Raymond Decoder. Yes.
Motorbikes are parked.
Okay.
And tricycles.
Yes.
All these are being stopped, and if they have them, we remove them. Yes.
There are times when you meet them, you even ask yourself whether they use street lights on their motorbike. The motorbikers to be precise.
Before I was coming here on the airport bypass, we had stopped 2 and have removed them.
Okay.
A whole lot of lights, unapproved lights.
Right. So Raymond, we are not leaving anybody out. Everybody is part of this. Once you find yourself, having the unauthorized lamps, definitely you'll be dealt with. Nobody will be taken out of this. Right.
All right. So as you can see again, that is the Kwabena Atomic MTD commander. Yes, in your shot, I think he's trying to engage some of the drivers who are having their vehicles.
ASP Forsen.
Yeah, Mr. Forsen as well. ASP, Mr. Forsen. In your shot, trying to engage a driver on the possible removal of these unapproved and unauthorized devices on their vehicles. I mean, we've been informed that at the beginning stage, the driver was quite reluctant to adhere to the police officers, by granting them the space for them to do their job. But then ASP Mr. Forsen had to come in to engage him, as Mr. Obin has said. We are rendering our service to our clients. It's important that we engage them in a very civilized manner, for them to know that it's not about, using any intimidation or any force on them. Yeah, so I think after the engagement came to an end, the man has agreed that he will avail himself for his vehicle, to be taken down, all these devices on his vehicle to be taken down. All right, so Mr. Obin, before we finally say goodbye to our viewers on our platform, what will be your final words to them? Those of us who are watching us and they are taking cognizance of the unauthorized usage of these devices on their vehicles as well.
All right, first of all, it takes safer road users, and safer road users include safer vehicle owners and drivers and riders to achieve a safer and peaceful police service delivery on our roads, because they are our biggest allies. And therefore I will entreat all to refer to the Inspector General of Police reminder to all of us yesterday, and it's available on police social media handles. It's a press release there reminding you, our clients, our lords, those we serve as vehicle owners and drivers and riders, that please don't affix in your vehicles sirens and beacon lights, strobe lights, or unlawful lamps. Don't do it. And therefore, I will say that the experience I've had since this exercise began is that some people are found wanting. And these are some appointees and some businessmen and some who want to affiliate with powers of the appointing authority. And therefore, it's something that I've said over and over again. In contemporary sub-Saharan governance, one thing that weighing down goodwill of subsisting appointing authority and government has to do with misuse of some of these things and abuse. The general public is resentful of that. They hate it. I'm not surprised the appointing authority says, yes, these things must come down. These things must be removed. And therefore, if you happen to be a government official, if you happen to be a businessman, if you happen to be whoever, that you are not permitted to affix these things, please don't tempt police. Because our resolution is very simple. That if you are not categorized under Regulation 74 of LI 2180 of 2012, we will stop you. We will open the bonnet. We will remove the strobe lights. We will locate the horn, the siren horn, and unscrew it. Because we have equipped ourselves with Ellen equipment and all the screwdrivers and pliers and all that from the Ghana government, Ghana Police Service workshops. You see, and so don't do it, else we will ensure that we get into your vehicle compartment in your presence, and then also remove the operating device for the siren in your presence, so that nobody will go and say, oh, when police was doing it, something got done. I don't want to do that. In your presence. And so, please, it is not a long talk. Just comply as a vehicle owner and driver with a vehicle constructional standards, including appropriate use of your headlamps and your horn, and you'll never have any problem with us. With this, we hope that it will serve you to make you safer. It will ensure that you use the road appropriately without exposing yourself and others to danger. That's all I have.
Father, please, can you give us the same rendition in Twi for our local language we use?
The American say, baby, I do. You say, Yakwan so consiata SC. Near the Biba, any Kania saw the hold a two amount for any anajo. Emrama who can say this and Kanian Bobocano. Any maybe a bubo pampa and felly sari trot to a sonua. A teating nipa, Emma Yadava for me ema omo ahode bia omu ni e de car ne bobɔ fa mfimfini na ebidi pempem ne sa ne nti oma Ghana se sa ade no enya de pa etia Ghana mra your friend Road Traffic Regulation 2012 LI 2180 oko kratafa etoso duasonai ese president nene apafo a ya toka ma no de bibebubo men no ene abambofo ene wo mo twe sika akọ ne sika e Bank of Ghana ne wo private for ene ya pomudin hu bambonti ambulance ne hes ena enya saade bi mu na wa won kan wa ma modi no enwo se ofa bi hye okam na se wo ko fa bi wo ya so den ebumra iso na wa do pe ekofa bi hye okam a ene ya police for Inspector General Police ami atia police for ni nyina agu Ghana ha mantam dunsia no ye no aduenu num no eso yakwan no so ubaba na police ye gina ho yehu ana yetia ye be gina ho ye be mo asia ba obabi bonnet so ye de afitafo nam mechanics omukuro kram devices pa Inspector General Police Tomaye na ye tutu ya yemfa ma nkofie because ye de mawa
was that a question
obi be ka kojeje ho amwa sa de ashim ana de be mo obi de ashim di eji abaje ni atro ho krata lebu ni de ato se ene ye de abokoko na akoye bio ene obi na kan na asem sune ye du mu kwa ene ye just a court ne sa ni nti ko be hwe na ebi wo man nyina no enkran ya hye gramu kena oba airport gwa kwan so ye ho wo de ko ha chu kwa benya ene agboba ye ho ofifa bawe malam weja ene kokrobite SCC Amanfrom GBC Buzia Junction Banyard ene Sakamai yejejina ene police mpanifo ne emamu ane mawa shenta ne kama ozi matade kama bi bebre bi fita ne ade yejina ho hu ya ma ye mo hwehwe yeso na emum ne me kan ye ko fa bi shoka mu dia ye bejina emfa ho seka no eye private ebi ye fa 4x4 SUV say tuntum say yellow white say ye tutobidie commercial anase eye trum anase motorcycle ne tricycle light abobo ye no ehu a ebeyi aben boto aso pompa sare ebeyi na ye no aka ne boko na kasa nim na boko wako ye pese kwa ne so junti ye mo en kai se IGP nka bo ne se enko de opa ansa na be free no yi ansa na de ka na se kwa ne so eno ne so ye pe ye do wi ase
right. So that is it from the Director of Research, Training and Education at the Motor Traffic and Transport Department, Assistant Commissioner of Police, Mr. Alexander Obin, who has joined us this morning on the Sister Show to give us the developments on the nationwide clampdown on the unauthorized use of sirens, strobe lights, beacon lights, and then unapproved headlamps on our vehicles. And as we brought to you, currently there are teams, deployed across the length and breadth of this country, especially in Accra. He was part of the team coming from the airport bypass to check all these vehicle and then motorcycles on our roads to ensure that there is sanity and then safety on our roads. All right, so that is all for our big conversation today's edition. We are going for a quick breather. When we return from the breather, we will now have time and then celebrate our birthday. But before that,
I think we have people from Circle New Plan actually watching us live, and so yes, they actually really listen to ACP in Chi. Their request was for him to speak in Chi, and so he has done that.
Exactly.
So from Circle, what's in the ACP kind? No, I can't ask them to watch him to, but more than I said, won't commit it.
GH police more partners, more invite to duty point, bloggers and crying.
Okay.
Memua Gen Z for media.
Yeah.
And the
likes of the 360, 1957,
duty point. Oh, yeah, cover articles. And GH police even going there. Ubia maybe. Nagana phone.
Absolutely. And so I want to stand on this one. I also invite our own brothers who are in the blogging space, the likes of my own brother, the 360, GH articles, 1957, and all the other guys, Kokonsan, Samike, Zion, all the guys, it is a collective, responsibility, so please locate us and then join the team for us to intensify publicity on this particular development as well. We believe that it will go well and then end well as well. All right, so let's go for another quick break. When we return, we'll celebrate our July bonds on this platform and then finally call it a day on today's edition. Stay on right back.
Are you aware an invisible eye is watching you? Have you ever had an altercation with a police officer about a road traffic offense where you felt you were right? Have you ever lost a loved one due to a breach of a road traffic regulation as a motor rider? Do you always obey road traffic regulations? Do you know that driving on the shoulders of the road is an offense? How has your general experience with the police officers on our roads been like? It is for these and other reasons that the Ghana Police Service, in collaboration with the Ministry of Interior, National Road Safety Authority, the DVLA, and other stakeholders, have come up with an initiative to ensure sanity on our roads and prevent road accidents. TrafficTech GH is an automated system introduced by the Ghana Police Service to enforce road traffic regulations. The system uses cameras and sensors to enforce road traffic regulations. So you see, police invisible eyes are watching. Pew!
Very well. So you're welcome back from that break and thanks for staying with us. It's still the Safe Star Show on GH Police Television. This is where you stay informed, you stay ahead, you stay safe. All right, folks, it is birthday time. This is where we share in the incredible milestone of our wonderful people who are celebrating their birthday in the month of July. And so production, if the list of our birthday celebrants is ready, let's go. It is a belated happy birthday going out to Chief Superintendent of Police, Madam Regina Eliano Minta, who is the head of Anti-Human Trafficking Unit in the Ashanti region of Ghana. This wish is coming from your sister, DSP Miss Doris Opon Asante, the Director Auto Thefts Unit CID Headquarters, and then the entire family and your anti-human trafficking family in the Ashanti region. Yesterday, Sarente, this woman was trending on most of our WhatsApp statuses. And so, yes, yesterday was a birthday. Right. So today, we are celebrating with Chief Superintendent of Police, Madam Regina Eliano Minta. The message is that life is so much better, easier, and a lot more fun because of you. The number 0707, that is 7 July, is just a perfect and unique number to celebrate with you the triple blessings from God. Congratulations on your promotion to Chief Superintendent of Police, your wedding anniversary, and to cap it off, an added year to your years. Enjoy. You deserve every one of them. Cheers to greatness. So this woman, is quite fortunate and she's so unique.
Triple blessing.
Absolutely, triple hat-trick. That is in football for one person to score 3 goals. And so Chief Superintendent is a hat-trick owner. Yes, so we are grateful for the gift of life, madam. We also celebrating your excitement on this platform. So belated happy birthday going out to you, Chief Superintendent of Police, Madam Regina Eliano Minta. You are the head of the Anti-Human Trafficking Unit in the Ashanti region. Do have a fantastic week as you celebrate your birthday. All right. It is still Love in the Air live on this platform. This one is a belated happy birthday going out to Cadet Officer Mr. Collins Osei. This one is coming from your wife, Policewoman Sergeant Gifty Dede Labi, who happens to be my depot mate at the National Police Training School. Bravo Squad. Dede is my mate. She's in Kumasi, Zongo Police Station. So that is her husband, who is currently at the police academy. Yes. So you are formerly of the Menchia Divisional Headquarters, Zongo Police Station. This one is a message coming from your wife. And it says that happy birthday to my love. May the Almighty God shower his blessings upon your life. And the kids and I love you so much. Cheers to greatness. So belated happy birthday going out to you, Cadet Officer Mr. Collins Osei, formerly of Menchia Divisional Headquarters, Zongo Police Station. This message is coming from your lovely wife, Policewoman Sergeant Gifty Dede Labi. Do have an awesome week as you celebrate your birthday, sir. Right, another belated happy birthday going out to Chief Inspector Mr. Paul Ejay. You are the station officer, Accra Central MTTD. This wish is coming from your commanding officer, senior officers, and men of the Accra Central MTTD. And the message is that we are wishing you a very joyous and memorable birthday. Your dedicated service and leadership continue to inspire all of us. May this new year bring you abundant health, happiness, and continued success. Enjoy your day to the fullest. So belated happy birthday going out to you, Chief Inspector Mr. Paul Ejay, Station Officer Papa with the Accra Central MTTD. Do have a fantastic, a fabulous week as you celebrate your birthday, say. We love you. Right. Another belated happy birthday going out to Detective Policewoman Chief Inspector Ivory Araba Gazy. You are with the Tema Community 2 District CID. This wish is coming from Detective Policewoman Inspector Gertrude Sejara and Detective Policewoman Inspector Regina Yeboah, both at Tema Metro Divisional CID. Their message is that we celebrate with you, senior woman, and wish you the very best in this new year. Belated happy birthday, Chief. So, madam, you are loved by your loved ones, and then by extension from us here on the Safe Star Show. We are saying a belated happy birthday going out to this stunning and gorgeous Detective Policewoman Chief Inspector Ivory Araba Gazy, Tema Community 2 District CID. Do have an amazing week as you celebrate your birthday, fine woman. In the case that you want to organize any party, you can afford to also forget about us. Team Safe Start will be represented. Exactly, yeah. Do have a nice day, madam. Right. Another happy birthday in advance to my very own good sister in the Ghana Police Service. Policewoman Inspector Mercy Igan Boche. She works with the establishment unit and also they're in charge at the headquarters reception. So when you get to the reception, we have some gorgeous, affable, and phenomenal policewomen there. She's in charge of them. They receive with a lot of smiles, and then direct you to the appropriate quarter that you're going to. So this one is a wish coming from my very own self, your son, Chief, and then your siblings, Sister Ifua, Say No, and all of us. Message is that may your territory of possessions witness an immense aggrandizement. Experience a birthday as enjoyable as your smile. Tomorrow happens to be her birthday. And so this one is a happy birthday in advance wish coming from us. Then her loved ones as well. So Policewoman Inspector Mercy Igan Boche, establishment units at the National Police Headquarters, do have a very fantastic birthday tomorrow. We'll celebrate with you in grand style. And we'll pray that may God elevate you in all your doings. Happy birthday to you, Mercy.
Happy birthday, Mercy.
Right. Another happy birthday going out to General Sergeant Cletus Muniru Issa with the National Formed Police Unit here in Accra. This one is coming from Ben 10. And his message is that may God continue to bless you for us. And so, Alaji, from us here at the Public Affairs also, we are wishing you a happy birthday. General Sergeant Cletus Muniru Issa, you are with the National Formed Police Unit. We are saying that may God continue to bless and uplift you in all that you do. This message is coming from Ben 10. Also, so do have an amazing day today as you celebrate your birthday as well. All right, another belated happy birthday going out to General Lance Corporal Emmanuel Amo. You are with the Formed Police Unit in Kumasi in the Ashanti region. This message is coming from Kabaka, and it says that may the Almighty God answer your sacred prayers. Yes, so may the Almighty God answer your sacred prayers. This wish is coming from Kabaka to belated to General Lance Corporal Emmanuel Amo. So it's a belated happy birthday going out to you. Do enjoy your birthday this week as you celebrate your day. Do have fun, Sergeantess. Please carry on with the other rest of the messages as well.
We can never miss out on the birthdays of our colleagues, loved ones, and friends. And so GH Police TV, we do well to celebrate with them. So there's a belated happy birthday going to WO1 Jima as Isaac. You are with the 1st Infantry Battalion. Michelle Camp, this is coming from your dear wife Janet Danso, a librarian of Akwetia Technical Institute. The message to you is, may the good Lord answer all your prayers and make his face continue to shine upon your life. So it's a belated happy birthday to you, WO1 Jima Isaac. Stay safe, enjoy yourself, have fun. It is your day. It's a once in a year activity. Stay safe and may the good Lord continue to keep your back. A happy birthday to you. Still celebrating birthdays of loved ones. This is a belated happy birthday going to General Sergeant Reginald Kwabena Solomon with the MTTD National Headquarters here in Accra. This is from your bestie, So Bolo. The message to you is cheers to greatness. So a belated happy birthday to you. Mando, this is your day. Stay safe. Chill out, but make sure that you do not freeze. We are actually working hard for God and country as you celebrate your day. Remember, Public Affairs also has got your back. We wish you the very best in your celebration. Happy birthday to you. A happy birthday in advance going to Constable Philippa Ejewa of Goso Regional Headquarters. This is coming from Lance Corporal Esther Kunedu Jan. And the message to you is experience a birthday as enjoyable as your smile. So happy birthday in advance, beautiful Philippa Ejewa. It is your day. Stay safe out there. Make sure you have fun, but also make sure that you do it in moderation, because we have to work for God and country. Happy birthday to you in advance, Philippa. This is a happy birthday wish going to Sergeant Cletus Muniru Issa of the National Phone Police Unit here in Accra. This is coming from your mother, Mrs. Dora Issa, National Secretary of POA. The message to you is wishing you continued greatness, good health, and many more years of impact and inspiration. Happy birthday to you, Sergeant Cletus Munira Issa. We can see you in the blue. If you are still out there, stay safe as you celebrate this day of your life. May the good Lord continue to keep you. A happy birthday coming to you from your mother, Mrs. Dora Issa. We're still celebrating with loved ones here with GH Police TV. And this is a happy birthday going to PW Constable Shelley Amponsa. You are with the New Wager District, Accra region. And this is coming from Sergeant Francesca, PW Lance Corporal Elizabeth, and PW Constable Gifty, all of New Wager District. Their message to you today is happy birthday, our dear friend. Celebrating you today and thanking God for the gift of your friendship. May He lead you with wisdom and fill your heart with peace. Amen to that. We love you so much. And then cheers. So this is coming from your friends. All your friends at New Wager District. Shelley, happy birthday to you. Stay safe as you mark this milestone of your life. May the good Lord continue to preserve your life. This is a happy birthday, belated one, of course, to PW Constable Veronica Asamoah of Headquarters Communications Unit. And this is coming from PW Constable Olivier Friye and Lance Corporal Sangari Sadia. Their message to you is wishing you continued greatness, good health, and many more years of impact and inspiration. So a happy birthday, belated happy birthday going out to you, Constable Veronica Asamoah. It is in the week, so you have got the whole week for yourself. Stay safe, sweetheart, out there, and may God continue to keep you. Right, so this will be all the projections we have for our birthday. Sergeant Boy, say you have anyone?
Right, so we still have some loved ones also celebrating their birthdays today. We'll take the opportunity and also wish them as well. So from the Staff Officer Public Affairs Directorate, DSP, Mr. Richmond Mensah, it is a belated happy birthday going out to, it's a happy birthday wish going out to his son, Peter Mensah Redu Jr., son of Deputy Superintendent of Police, Mr. Richmond Mensah, Staff Officer Public Affairs Directorate. And so we are wishing you happy birthday going out to you, little Peter Mensah Redu Jr. We pray that may you rise up to become, a prominent figure in Ghana, and may you receive knowledge from our God to navigate your way through your academic journey. To have a wonderful day today. Happy birthday going out to you, Peter Mensah Redu Jr. You are the son of the Staff Officer Public Affairs Director, DSP, Mr. Richmond Mensah as well. Again, another happy birthday wish going out from General Sergeant Felix Kwekudua to his first son, Brian Elikem Kwekudua. And your father says that watching you grow has been one of the greatest joys of my life. I'm so proud of the kind, bright young man you are becoming. May your special day be filled with happiness. And may the year ahead bring you every blessing and success. Enjoy your day, son. This is a wish coming from your dad, Sergeant Felix Kwekudua. And then by extension here, all of us here at the GH Police Television crew. To you, Brian Elikem Kwekudua. This is a wish coming from your dad as well. And again, there is another birthday wish going out to General Corporal Sapon Benjamin, you are from the National Counter-Terrorism Unit, Accra. You're also an instructor at the High Risk Operations Training Center, popularly known as HUNA, but now called Achirematin. It is a happy birthday wish going out to you. We are wishing you a beautiful year ahead, filled with grace, love, and meaningful moments. May this new chapter bring a richly blessed life and endless love in your way. May God bless you always, and may you continue to be a light and blessing to others. Wishing you good health and a year full of abundance and blessings. This wish is coming from policewoman Constable Lois Opoku, who works at the KNUST police station in the Ashanti region. So it's a happy birthday wish going out to General Corporal Benjamin Sapon. You are from the National CTU Accra, and currently you are an instructor at the High Risk Operations Training Center in Achirematin, or what we popularly call Huhunya. So this wish is coming from policewoman, cute policewoman Constable Lois Opoku. Right. Away from that, this one, another happy, glorious birthday going out to Miss Adelaide Kunedu Jakwa Kran of Insoko Presbyterian Junior High School, Tyne District. So this one is coming from your dad, Mr. Mark Kran. So happy glorious birthday going out to Miss Adelaide Kunedu Jakwa Kran of Insoko Presbyterian Junior High School in the Tyne District. It's a wish coming from your dad. We are wishing for, or we are praying for massive blessings upon your life today as you celebrate your birthday. We pray that may God uplift you in all that you do, and then may all your aspirations come into fruition. So this is a wish coming from your dad, Mr. Mark Kran. Do have an awesome birthday today as you celebrate your birthday, Miss Adelaide Kunedu Jakwa Kran of Insoko Presbyterian Junior High School in the Tyne District. All right. So away from that, Sanentes, do you have any other birthday wishes coming through?
No, not a birthday, but a big shout out. Okay. I want to say a big shout out to the entire staff at the headquarters cafeteria, especially Ethel, also known as Ajua. We appreciate you so much. Continue to do the good work you're doing for us. Right, Sergeant Boite. Okay, now, once again, let me also retreat another big shout out going out to another staunch and then ardent viewer of GH Police Television. She's a businesswoman. She's also a philanthropist. She's an advocate for women empowerment. The rambunctious and convivial Mrs. Janice Echampong. You are the CEO of the Omega Beverage Foods yourself, and then your husband, Mr. Echampong. But then you're also the CEO of the Janice Foundation. And this one is a wish coming from your brother, Nana Akuwa here, the Public Affairs Director, and by extension myself. And so, Mrs. Janice Echampong, CEO of Omega Beverage Foods, and also the Chief Executive Officer for the Janice Foundation, we are giving you a big shout out on this platform. And good morning to you. You're a good friend of the police. We pray that may God grant you deep pockets and see massive elevation, whatever thing that you do, and then continue to support and bless humanity. So, big shout out going out to you, Miss Janice Echampong. This one is a wish coming from your sibling or your brother, Nanaku, and then myself, live on air. So, in the absence of any further wish or big shout out, this is where time will permit us for us to bring an end to the midweek edition of the Safe Start Show live on air on GH Police Television. We believe that you've had a riveting experience with us on this platform where we had the Director for Research, Training and Education at the MTTD join us to tell us about the extent at which the National Operation Team going on with the clampdown or the clamping down of unauthorized usage of sirens, strobe lights, beacon lights, and then unapproved headlamps on vehicles has got into. We are once again admonishing our viewing public that please refrain or remove all these lights before you put your vehicle on the roads. In so doing, you will not have any encounter or any problem with the police. But then, if you stay recalcitrant, if you stay obstreperous to these instructions, it is likely that you fall on the wrong side of the law with police officers. All right, so once again, let us send big gratitude to the Inspector General of Police, Mr. Christian Teteyohunu, and schedulers members of the Police Management Board. Again, an immense gratitude going out to the Director General Public Affairs Directorate, Deputy Commissioner of Police, Madam Grace Ansa Akrofi, DSP, Mr. Richmond Mensa Staff Officer, ASP, Mrs. Angela Kumi, in charge of social media, and then every Tom, Dick, and Harry who works here at the Public Affairs Directorate. Now, the production team, thank you so much for the wonderful support, ensuring that we have a successful production today, headed by Chief Inspector Isaac Chum Odro. I am Sergeant Yao Boite Boatin, your host, and I was supported by the Halcyon policewoman, Theresa Sargent, Tess Ado. Until we come your way, same time on Friday with the Camouflage Friday edition. Keep enjoying the rest of our programs. It is goodbye for now. All right.